What's up, y'all? My name is Prince and I'm an urban acolyte. This is my vlog where I basically share my thoughts about stuff happening online and I talk about mindfulness because that's kind of what I do. I'm the mindfulness meditation guy who wants to be the closest thing I can be to a Jedi in the real world. So I have to comment on this story that I read today about reality TV couple Larissa dos Santos Lima and her boo, Colt Johnson. Now, if you're not familiar with these two, they are one of many couples on TLC's reality show called 90 Day Fiancé. The show documents the experiences of international couples who come to the US on a K-1 visa where they have 90 days to get married or else the foreign fiancé has to return home to their country. Now, I first found out about the show from a World Star video about another couple, Azan and Nicole.
Physically, I'm attracted to Nicole, but it's not like, just like, for example, 55%. Because I always want my wife to go to the gym with me and be healthy.
And I'm gonna do a video about that clip, but while I was trying to learn about them, I pretty much got hooked on the show. Anyway, this story that I'm gonna talk about in this video is about this other couple, Larissa and Colty. So Colty met Larissa down in Brazil and he proposed to her after only 5 days.
After 5 days, I knew that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. So as we were leaving for the airport, I decided to propose to her. And she said yes.
I guess it sounds kind of crazy, but I'm a Navy veteran, so stuff like this is actually pretty common to me. Hell, I mean, I had a Filipino bartender propose to me in Japan after she sang karaoke and fed me fried chicken with chopsticks after we only knew each other for like 5 hours. I'll be honest, I considered it, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My homie Lo from Philly went half on a bottle of Grey Goose with me that night, so I wasn't exactly in my right mind at the time. Now, I don't mean to jump to any conclusions, but your man Colt, he doesn't look like he was ever living the life of a dirty sailor and falling in lust with a new girl in every other port. I wouldn't be surprised if Larissa is the first woman to speak to Colt who wasn't asking him to fix her computer. But anyway, like I said, your boy Colt 45 proposed to Larissa after knowing her for like 5 days. And as the premise of the show goes, he filed the paperwork for that K-1 visa to bring Larissa over from Brazil to Las Vegas, where your boy Colt lives at home with his mother.
When Colt told me that we live with his mother, I got worried. I can't lie and say no, I love it.
Now, I'm not gonna go too hard on Colt 45 for living with his mom. I think she's on disability, so Colt claims to be looking after his mom. I think it's a pretty honorable thing to live at home and be a caretaker for a parent or a grandparent. I mean, I did it, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it kills your social life. I'm pretty filial, so it lines up with my personal values.
Colt and I have been having breakfast together for over 30 years. Are you finished?
Yeah, very good.
I definitely spoil Colt by doing everything around the house. I don't think he even knows how to make a bed.
What Colt is doing though? Dog, your boy Colty is on some 40-year-old virgin nonsense. This man's mom says he has never made his own bed. I don't think Colt can fix a meal because his mom cooks all of his meals. I mean, yeah, when my grandma was still alive, she would cook and I'd eat it, but hell, I came home after having been on my own in school and the military for 12 years.
Colt, breakfast.
And my mother, Debbie. My mother cooks for me, does my laundry and whatever, and she will drive me to work and pick me up.
This dude has been on the teat since he fell out the womb from the way his mom is talking, and she's proud of it. Somebody needs to tell your boy Colt 45 to get off the teat and get on that grown man stuff, but that's not going to happen. You know why?
Tired of you, blah, 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 you know?
I'm tired of your blah, 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 too.
Because Larissa punks Colty. For real, watch the show. And Larissa be punking that man out.
I don't like the house because it's small. No furniture in the living room. And it's ugly decoration.
The minute he brought Larissa home, she steps up in the spot, right? No, this house is too small. I want something more biggie.
I like the house, but I think that if we move to a new house with a pool, more biggie,
She said more Biggie. I mean, at that point, Colt should have laid it down on her and had her screaming for one more chance like a Faith Evans hook. But you know, your boy Colt 45 ain't got it like that, because he's on that 40-year-old virgin flow. I mean, basically, Larissa hops off a plane fresh from Brazil with her K1 visa in hand, and she immediately starts laying down the law. She walks up in Ma Duke's house and starts all this, I don't like this. This has to change. I want this. Bigger house, better car. Coti, I want. Like she's about to take this man by the ankles and shake all his little paper and change out all over the floor. But some of the stuff, yeah, she's got a point. Colt 45 does need to get off his mom's teeth. But hey, man, that situation, she knew what she was getting into when she signed up for it. She can't walk in from day one trying to be the shot caller, especially when somebody needs to get her a speaking spell, because can't nobody understand what the fuck she's saying half the time.
I'm really upset. I spent 2 hours to get ready. I was putting, I know that Coach won't say anything. It's not one time, 2 times, every time, you know? You know who I'm talking about.
Colt's real problem is that he got him a yes, dear woman. A yes, dear woman is the kind of woman a man gets, and everything she says, the answer is, yes, dear. I want some new clothes. I want new furniture. Buy me some jewelry. The answer is, yes, dear. Even if you don't have the means, you still tell her, yes, dear, and you'll break your back to make her happy. Real talk, y'all. I know all about a yes, dear woman because I had 2 of them. I was young, and it wasn't until after the second one that I had an OG in the Navy pull me to the side and tell me all about a yes, dear woman. Look, fellas, I ain't saying there's anything wrong with a yes, dear woman, but she will walk all over you if you don't learn to stand up to her. That's why she's a yes, dear woman. It ain't always a fault of hers, though. So ladies, I'm not laying the blame on y'all. As men, we want to please y'all, and sometimes we're a little bit insecure. It's like, what if I say no? She won't love me. She might leave me for somebody who can give her what she wants. I might not be able to get somebody else as hot as her. Hey fellas, you gotta let that shit go. If you got a girl like that, go listen to that Justin Bieber song and tell her, if you think that I'm still holding on, then baby, you should go and love yourself. Now, part of me, yeah, I changed so much from the dude I was with my yes, dear women, that some of that stuff, it just wouldn't fly today. I'm a different dude now. I'm older. I have a clearer idea of what I want and what I don't want. A lot of that materialism stuff, yeah, I'm kind of about my business. I like women who are into business stuff too. So that material stuff is like, baby, how can we afford this? How is it going to benefit us? Like, I'm thinking in terms of profit and loss and like, what do we actually need? I mean, I guess this whole meditation thing has made me a bit of a minimalist, but we'll see. I mean, it's easy for me to talk like this when I'm single. There is somebody out there that I like, and I'm trying to focus on building up my coaching business. But when it happens, some gal out there might have me doing all kinds of stuff, but I'm not about to break my back to make it happen. It's okay to please a woman, but don't let her walk all over you. That's what yes, dear syndrome is. But hey, I'm going off like I'm on Auntie's advice channel, and I ain't even talking about the story that I'm supposed to be sharing with y'all. So apparently Larissa was arrested as part of some domestic incident between Colty and his boo thing. It sounds like Larissa pitched a fit because Colt took her phone from her. She changed her Instagram handle to @helpme, I'm without phone, and down in the bio area she put a message saying, help me, he turned off, hide my phone, help me, he wants to call the police, help me. Now how is she posting an Instagram if she doesn't have a phone? Maybe she was on a laptop, I don't know. So basically Larissa's asking for help because Colt 45 is about to call the cops on her. And I'm saying, why would Colty be the one calling the cops unless Larissa is the aggressor? So Colt is up here getting toted on by Larissa. He's calling the cops. She's the one asking for help. I mean, that sounds like in school when that one bad kid just did something. I don't know, whatever bad kids do when the teacher leaves the classroom. So when the rest of the class is like, ooh, I'ma tell, the bad kid starts playing let's make a deal to stay out of trouble. So anyway, Colt hopped on Instagram story to talk about what was really going on. He said that Larissa was arrested this afternoon. She suffers from high anxiety and severe depression. She overreacted to problems that do not exist and proceeded to deactivate her phone to try to defuse the situation. But the move only escalated and matters became worse. She felt this action was a threat towards her and tried to reach out for help. Not long after her cry was posted online, the police came and knocked down the front door. They drew their guns at Colt and handcuffed him. So you know how it is. Larissa posted all this drama on Instagram. The fans saw it. The cops came out to the spot. They were kicking down doors with guns drawn. And because she's talking about Colt locked her in the bathroom and he's going crazy, well, when the truth came out, Larissa attacked Colt. She scratched this man up. He's got scars and stuff on his face from her scratching him. So Larissa ends up being the one who gets cuffed and hauled off for being the aggressor in a domestic dispute. And I don't know what the laws are in Nevada, but where I live, hey, that's a mandatory 12-hour hold. The crazy thing is, this isn't the only time that Larissa toted on Colty. Police records show that she had a previous arrest for domestic battery in June of 2018. Now, if this happened in the fall and she was arrested back in June, hey, that's well over 90 days. And I'm not current on the show because Hulu only has up to season 5, and I'm like just now on season 2. But it sounds like Larissa and Colty are already married, or she's overstayed her visa. I guess I'll have to get caught up with the show, but for real, man, Larissa's punking Colt 45. She scratched his face. He had a bruise around his ribs where she hit him. Man, I just did a video on domestic abuse, and now, I mean, shoot, man, Colt is probably afraid of Larissa. I bet she's fronting on her bad English too. She can talk, right? She's just doing it for the cameras. I bet when Colt wakes up, Larissa looking at him with that crazy ass looking grin, and she's like, I'll bust the windows out your car. Do. Anyway, this is crazy. I'm really interested to see what happens with these two, so I'll be checking this show, like, no lie. 90 Day Fiancé is addictive as hell. Like, for the last 2 or 3 weeks, when I'm working out, I have Auntie's Advice, Winebox Poppy, or Salsaholic playing in the background. So shout out to those channels. I'm actually thinking about doing commentary on 90 Day Fiancé and this other show called Love After Lockup. I mean, yeah, it is really bad reality TV, but you'd be surprised how many people I've come across in the real world who are just like the people on these shows. I mean, I feel like as far as this whole life coaching, mindfulness coaching, meditation teacher thing I got going, this is a great way to like try to apply these lessons in the real world. So if you're one of my regular subscribers from my Star Wars Geek Culture channel, I'd like to hear from y'all if you'd be into me doing more of these kind of videos on these shows. If you're new here, because you're a 90 Day Fiancé fan, I'd love to hear from you too. I'll definitely cover the show more if y'all want to come back and holler at your boy. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll be checking back to see what you have to say. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and punch that subscribe button to join the Urban Acolyte community. Make sure to ring the bell if you want to be notified when I post new videos. I'm talking trending topics and mindfulness practices because I want to show how meditation is more than just what you do on your pillow. Make sure to check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Y'all keep on breathing. May the force of others be with you. Always.